A ski resort, a winter paradise, and a tragedy that unfolds in silence
12 lives lost.
in the stunning mountains of Gudauri, Georgia.
A popular destination. Steers, snowboarders from all around the globe.
Drawn to its beauty.
But this time, something went terribly wrong.
You shared an article, a chilling story, about a tragedy in this idyllic location.
12 bodies discovered.
In bedrooms, above a restaurant, an Indian restaurant.
11 of those victims, foreign workers at the restaurant.
Only one Georgian national.
No signs of violence.
No struggle, just silence.
The authorities are calling it negligent manslaughter.
So what happened?
The focus of the investigation. An electric power generator, switched on just the day before the bodies were found.
We need to dive deep into this. Uncover what happened at Gudauri.
Absolutely. Let's start with what we know.
This image of a vibrant ski resort, packed with people enjoying themselves, and then this silent, inviolable threat. It's almost a contradiction.
You're right, it's a stark contrast. And that's what makes this case so unsettling. The authorities suspect carbon monoxide poisoning.
The article mentions these people were found in bedrooms.
Yeah.
Above this restaurant, 11 foreign workers.
It paints this picture of vulnerability. They were probably asleep, completely unaware.
Right. Unaware of the danger, silently creeping in.
A generator. How does something like that become so dangerous?
Well, carbon monoxide, CO. It's a byproduct of incomplete combustion. Any fuel-burning appliance.
Oh, like a generator.
Exactly. Furnaces, cars, even gas stoves, they can all produce
You
it.
can't see it.
You can't smell it. It's odorless and colorless.
The silent killer.
That's why it's so dangerous. It can incapacitate you before you even realize it's there.
This is terrifying. You go to a place like Gudauri, a ski resort, to relax, to escape, and then something like this happens, and I have to ask, could the altitude have played a role?
That's a good point. Higher altitudes, thinner air. Less oxygen available.
So the effects of the CO could be even worse. Exactly. And at higher altitudes, generators might not operate as efficiently, potentially increasing CO output.
The article mentions negligent manslaughter. Could you explain that a bit? What does it mean in a case like this?
It means someone was responsible for the safe operation of that generator, but they failed to do so.
And that failure resulted in these deaths.
Right. It could be anything. Improper installation, not enough ventilation, skipping safety checks.
Who would be held responsible in this situation?
The investigation will probably focus on who was responsible for the generator, its maintenance, its operation.
It makes you think about the safety protocols at the resort. I mean, what steps are they taking to prevent this from happening again?
We don't have specifics from the resort yet, but often incidents like this, they lead to reviews of regulations, not just at that location, but industry-wide.
So we might see changes because of this tragedy.
Potentially. Stricter guidelines, maybe mandatory CO detectors, even building code changes for better ventilation.
It's a horrible reminder. Even in a place like Gudauri, designed for fun, escape, danger can be lurking in unexpected places.
Absolutely. And for anyone traveling, it's so important to be aware. Check for working CO detectors, especially in places where generators are common.
This deep dive into the Gudauri tragedy, it's a chilling truth. Sometimes the most beautiful destinations can hide the most unseen dangers.
And safety should never be an afterthought, whether you're home or exploring the world.
Never.